They say it stretches like a dragon's spine across the land, a winding ribbon of stone that climbs mountains, cuts through deserts, and disappears into distant mist. But the Great Wall of China is not just a wall, it's a living monument to one of humanity's most enduring civilizations. Built over centuries, by millions of hands, under countless rulers, it's more than just an architectural marvel. It's a silent witness to war, ambition, suffering, and survival. If stories like this fascinate you, don't forget to subscribe to Echoes of Forgotten, where the world's most mysterious and magnificent places come to life. To understand the story of the Great Wall, we have to go back more than 2,000 years. Long before it became great, China was divided. During the chaotic Warring States period, rival kingdoms built their own defensive walls to protect against each other and outside invaders, especially the fearsome nomadic tribes from the north. Then came Qin Shi Huang, the man who would become China's first emperor in 221 BCE. Ambitious and ruthless, he unified the fractured kingdoms and dreamed of a strong, centralized empire. To protect his new domain, he ordered the linking of these regional walls into one continuous barrier. This was the beginning of what we now call the Great Wall, but building it was no triumph of glory. It was brutal, unforgiving labor. Hundreds of thousands of worker soldiers, peasants, convicts were forced to work under punishing conditions. They built with what they had, packed earth, stones, wood. Many never returned home. The wall they helped build became their grave. Even today, Chinese folklore calls it the longest cemetery on earth. And yet, the wall didn't stop there. Over the centuries, dynasties came and went. Some added to the wall, others neglected it. But it was during the Ming Dynasty, during the 14th and 17th centuries, that the wall took on the form we most recognize today. Using stone and brick, the Ming emperors fortified it with watchtowers, barracks, and beacon towers that stretched for thousands of kilometers. At its peak, the wall extended over 21,000 kilometers, more than 5 times the length of the Yangtze Amazon River. But the wall wasn't just a physical barrier, it was also psychological. A symbol of protection, yes, but also of fear. It projected power outward and isolation inward. To the Chinese people, it meant security. To the northern tribes, it meant resistance. The design was ingenious. Watchtowers placed at regular intervals allowed lookouts to spot invaders from great distances. If danger was seen, a system of smoke by day and fire by night sent signals across vast stretches in minutes. From one tower to the next, news could travel faster than a galloping horse. Yet, for all its strength, the Great Wall was not invincible. History records several times when enemies managed to breach it or simply walk around it. Genghis Khan and his Mongol warriors did exactly that. Centuries later, in the 17th century, the Manchus from the northeast succeeded in passing through the gates of the wall and establishing the Qing dynasty. This raises a powerful question. If the wall couldn't always stop invasions, what was its true purpose? Some historians believe it was less about military defense and more about unity. It gave the empire a visible, tangible edge. It said, "This is China, and beyond this line is not." But the human side of the wall is just as important as the military or political. One of the most enduring legends is that of Meng Zhangnu, a woman whose husband was taken to build the wall. When she learned he had died during the construction, she traveled 1,000 miles to bring him his winter clothes. Upon arriving, she was told he was gone, buried beneath the stones. Heartbroken, she wept for days. According to legend, her tears were so powerful that a section of the wall collapsed, revealing his bones. This story, whether true or not, shows how deeply the wall is woven into China's cultural identity. It's not just about emperors and battles, it's about ordinary people and the price they paid, even today. The Great Wall stands as one of the greatest feats of human engineering. Parts of it remain in remarkable condition, especially the restored sections near Beijing like Badaling and Mutianyu. Others lie in ruins, overtaken by forests and sands, hidden from tourists, but not from history. Contrary to popular myth, the wall is not visible from space with the naked eye. It's simply too narrow and blends into the natural landscape. But what can be seen from above is the legacy it left behind, a nation united not just by bricks and stone, but by vision and perseverance. The wall is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most visited landmarks on Earth. But beyond the selfies and the guided tours, it holds something sacred, the memory of generations who labored, fought, and lived for something greater than themselves. Standing on its stones, gazing into the endless horizon, you don't just see China's past. You feel it. Because the Great Wall isn't just a line on a map. It's a line in the soul of a nation. And in a world constantly changing, its enduring presence reminds us of one simple truth, that what we build with heart, vision, and sacrifice can outlast time itself. If this story moved you, share it, forward, and subscribe to Echoes of Forgotten, where we bring the world's greatest wonders back to life, one story at a time.